rough times. The expectation was it's going to be broken. It exceeded all of our expectations for being broken. Sure, I'll accept that answer, but only if you accept that. I mean, come on. They warned us. I wish. So. I expected this to be broken. I'm perfectly fine with it being broken. I don't mind. I don't mind. Servers could get better. Griff, I did too. The fact that I am able to get in makes me happy, but it's also unexpected. I didn't see this happening. All right, let's see. I want to pull my vulture. Stream Elements doesn't talk to itself. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, well. Hey. Let's all just be happy with what we got, I guess. That's an interesting issue. Are you looking at me? You're not. Okay. Oh. Oh, dear. All right. Glad I could fix that. So we tested it in the PTU. It worked great. Oh, jeez.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Holy cow. What's up, Shim Pasta? I love how somebody asked, did they update the game? All right, come on. Well, I mean, yeah. 10. It's a game of patience. And you know what? I've got it infinite. If I can get a ship, I'll get out of here. If I can't, I'll switch servers. I am not, but I will get in one just to hear that. Look at that. We got it.
Thank you, and please visit again. Thank you, and please visit again.
Where was it? It's Hangar 2. Yeah, where are they? Let's get into one. I want to hear Griff drunk. Where's my Discord? Closed. That's weird. What's up, my love? I'm hopping into a Discord channel so I can listen to Griff drunk. All right, I got to stop having a conversation. If I keep trying to have a conversation with a bunch of idiots, I'm going to get angry. Not you, goofball. What? Hello? Hello? Griff, I am in a chat.
Testing, does this actually work?
It does. Hey, buddy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing? Okay,
Good.
twice.
I don't know. I this audio setup works for work. I don't know if it works in the Twitch world, so let me know if there's like any background or weird noises that show up.
None so far. It seems perfectly fine. I don't hear myself, which is always a nice thing. Son of a bitch. It's 3. All right. I don't know if I'm going to... Look, you know what? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Let's just go in the back, right? All right. Open door.
But until I get the container dropped off, I can't really abuse you with like salvage fun or anything else.
Yeah. When will you... when will that happen?
I got the laptops here. The laptops technically can run Star Citizen, but not really. I might drop things off this week. It's not this week, next week. We have a Viking festival next this coming Saturday that we're going to.
Good time.
I don't know if I want the container out.
Yeah.
To block the driveway, or what kind of driveway I kind of have.
Yeah.
Because we're doing the Viking thing.
Yeah, welcome to North Carolina, where driveways don't really exist.
I know, I never thought I'd be using my first
psycho.
foray in the four-wheel drive in my own backyard to be able to get out of my mud puddle that
Seemed
I
to be
parked
okay.
my runner in.
seem to be doing okay. Psycho.
Though on the Star Citizen front, I had two things that gave me the feels today.
Oh yeah.
As I did my taxes, and putting in Lisa's final taxes kind of hit hard.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the logistics stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
having to go in, it's like, oh, you're filing jointly, but is this the last time? Why is this the last time? It's like Lisa didn't have health benefits through the entire year. Why?
Yeah.
Just the act of clicking boxes kind of sucks. And then the selection of Fortuna paints for Star Citizen was nice, because we have the Driztala, which is now going to be bright green. Good. But also, I got the Fortuna paints for the 600 and the Mercury Star Runner, which were Lisa's ships.
Yeah.
And that kind of hit interesting today,
Sure. Oh yeah. That I can understand. Yeah.
too. But I am,
Welcome, Irish. Keep talking, Griff.
Yeah, is Drew saying that your beard is gray?
My beard is getting gray. Yes, she is. She's saying, look at the gray beard hairs that are cropping up.
Yeah, just wait for a couple more years.
If I don't get a job soon, it's going to be less than a couple of years. It's going to be a couple of months.
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on the job might speed it up.
That's true. That's true. I am not Irish. I don't like Toby. It's too... It lags behind. I'm using what's called Track IR. I have a massive preference for Track IR. I'm also using dual sticks, VKBs, one with an Omni throttle on my left side. And Predator mounts. If you want Predator mounts, you can go to the Predator website and use that code STARJUMP, and you can get, 5% off, which is pretty good.
How you liking the mod to the VKB, the throttle bit?
I love the Omni throttle. I wasn't expecting to like it. I knew it was going to work, but I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, I've been toying with the idea of it. I'm actually worried. I hope I didn't yank a wire too hard, but after Lisa passed packing up her sticks, I grabbed the joystick and it popped off, and tugged on the wires.
You'll get a whole new wire actually. So even if you get the Omni throttle, you'll get a whole new wire.
Okay. Because when I packed up my sticks, same sort of thing, right? Like it yanked out, and it's like, damn it. It's like, I really hope this is fine. I don't really feel like doing it. I'll find out in 4 weeks. Or however, until I get my setup.
Jesus, what is that? That's weird. It's interesting. I tried dual sticks, couldn't fly that great. Yeah, so I learned on Hosas, but this one with the Omni throttle works like an Omni throttle, but allows me to have full stick controls, which is actually really nice. I don't need... Everybody likes to have that the pedals. I don't feel like I would enjoy the pedals very much, so pretty happy with what I got.
With the pedals, it kind of comes up to whether or not you got room on your setup to deal with it.
Yeah, and just really, I have room. I just don't. I don't want them. But yeah, I have Track IR and Toby. I only use Track IR, Irish. I do not like Toby I. First of all, it is overpriced. What's that?
Now on your track IR, you have that mounted to your headphones, yeah?
Yeah, this right here
Okay,
is on my headphone, and they have wireless ones. So if you prefer wireless, you can get one through Delin Clip or Loot Clip. Loot Clip is the one that I think looks the best, but Delin Clip is really good too.
Now, it's always been interesting to me because I thought the idea was cool, but I don't wear headphones when I play. If I have things in my ear, it's those bone conducting sets, and they don't
So
really-
actually, if you have a hat or like a visor, it comes with a non-pro clip. It's just a little clip that goes on your hat and gets read by your track hour the same way as this does. So you can just mount it on the visor and do that instead.
but you need to have
Super easy.
something on your head to be able to
You
mount
do
it
have to
up.
have something on your head. So if you don't want things on your head, you're definitely not going to be able to use Track R, which is where Tobii becomes the better product, right? I personally, I don't like it because I don't like having to fiddle with it, especially as often as I would have to fiddle with it. Kabota, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. It is on, and your microphone works well.
Always on. Hi, Kubota.
Thank you, Kabotha. Got some applause from the Dritzloth. I need to add some more fun stuff on that and on just everything. Give people stuff to do, like have some I don't know, play games and stuff. I don't know.
Makes me feel old.
Yeah,
When
well,
your kiddo added the Stream Raiders thing.
Oh
I have no
my
idea how
God.
it works. I now feel my age, and I don't want to play it anymore.
Stream Raiders. It's so fun. I need more witty comments. Stream Raiders is actually, I enjoyed the shit out of that game. It's simple. It's overly simple, which
don't say
makes
that.
it
That makes me feel
complicated.
old.
No, which makes it
Even
complicated
though-
because you and I expect out of a RPG, stuff. So the first time I played it, I was in the same boat as you. I had no idea what to do. It took me coming by. Damn it. It took me. It took me becoming a Stream Raider captain, I guess is what they call them, to understand it. So
How you liking the Vulture? Or any of the new stuff that they've added, like Salvage?
I love the Vulture. I enjoy Salvage very much, but I do think that they need to turn up the amount of salvage that you find. Like I was just in an area and I wasn't going to find salvage, so I left because what's the point in sticking around? Now I'm headed to ArcCorp. I'm going to land, sell some stuff, and maybe purchase a gun or knife and go do some. Kavotha, just hit !quote, and it will give you all kinds. There's 300 quotes so far. Von Cody Schweiss. Just follow it. I would, but I am myself a bounty hunter, so I kind of want to do bounties and bunker stuff tonight, but I know. Oh, that's a good one to get.
But it's sweet and not dirty. And,
It's
your quotes
it's
should all be,
probably one of
dirty.
the few not dirty ones, and I'm pretty sure that the "I love this song" came from a dirty song. So, if I remember correctly.
So, D&D.
God, I miss playing D&D. I've got to get some D&D going, brother.
So, what up with that? I'm finally settling into somewhat of a normal thing
So-
out here.
Tanis, you remember Tanis?
Yeah.
He moved. He is now in Ohio. He's looking for a job right now. When he is set up and employed and prepared, he is going to let Diapek know, the former DM, that, I'm looking for a game. And I think Diapek is looking to DM a game. So, yeah. Kavotha, I'm going to try. So, It's myself and Griff. I would like to try to get Eva back in. She loved playing.
Yeah.
So it's me, Griff, Tanis, Eva, and I'd like to try to get Ginger or Tiniest Tim, who is probably still in the chat here, maybe to join and play a little bit. Although he's going to have to get a camera. Let me actually rephrase that. You know what? Yeah, I'm about to call your ass out there, Tiny Tim. You're actually gonna have to use your camera this time. What do you got? You know where I live.
So,
rude. He said rude. My camera's only for making silly faces in SC. You know, it works in D&D too, though. Just say it. Just say it.
It's even better in D&D.
It is even better in D&D. But yeah, I would like to get Ginger in there. It was at this moment.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He fucked up. Driz, I would love her to play, and honestly, I'd just stream and let her play and take care of everything if she wanted to. I told her that. She was like, no, I don't want to take it away from you. Babe, I want you to play a little, and I know you miss D&D a little bit. What we need to do is find a home game that we can join and play, darling.
So, the stuff I was working on before Lisa's passing,
yeah,
as far as my little world and stuff.
Yes.
So,
still available for that, by the way.
That's totally still going to happen, and it's interesting because Emily,
I know, darling.
One of the things that I ended up, the reason I started talking to her in the first place was because she's way into D&D, and so it seems like all of those plans are totally back on the table again.
Nice.
So I do plan when I come back to getting all my gear out here and start streaming or something is probably DMing in that world.
Well,
and playing with some stuff.
Oh, I'll play.
And same thing as like what we were talking about before, where like as long as I have one constant player,
yeah,
it was going to be Lisa, but now it looks like it could be Emily.
Yeah.
That when people come and go, because that's always the rub, right? Getting schedules for folks to show up.
Yeah.
I want to try to set the series to where like, because my schedule's pretty solid, but having to have the other folks show up. So I want to have like a constant thing, like a player, and then as people come and go, they can come do stuff. And then when they're off having to do real life crap, the world can continue.
Yeah.
And the stream can continue. It's just it won't be focused on that character for that week.
Well, sure.
And
let me pause real quick, Griff.
Yeah.
I want to ask Driz a question. If we played not in a stream, but just friends playing online, would you play? I mean, I'm down to set up a home game during the week. You know what I mean?
I mean, me too. I'm on
super
that
down to have one not streamed to play a little bit of D&D with you. I enjoyed playing D&D with you, darling.
I would love to.
Me too.
And I know that Emily is chomping at the bit to play some D&D stuff. To the point where we're trying to figure out some one-shots or something to do just at home in the comfort of whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, an Ender Driz, Emily Griff, like, home game sounds freaking amazing to me.
I'm down for
We're
it.
in the same time zone of y'all now.
Right?
Couple hours away, I think.
We are 8 hours away, 6 hours away. But we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, you just gotta go up.
Just gotta go up that northern area.
Yeah, I have gotten toys on Star Citizen that I haven't got to play with at all. Because I haven't been really, I don't know if I might have gotten game once or twice since Lisa's passed.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in, but maybe once or twice.
And since then, there's been like, you know, Pisces. That's a rescue thing. We got the vultures. Your landing gear actually down on that?
I believe it is. Yep. Yeah, it's just low.
With the little tiny feeds. Hi, Bingo.
Bingus! What it do, Bingo? How's your day, brother?
Well, that's gonna be a fun thing too, because one of the nights a while back, like I was taking Emily home, and she's like, "So you seem to like the Star Citizen thing. I'm kind of interested in it because you're interested in it. So if that's the thing that you do, I'd like to see what it is." Like, oh, you get to be introduced to a whole new world.
Just send her my stream. I'm streaming right now.
Well, she's working right now.
Oh, that's a shame.
And your recorded videos, you don't keep too many around, I don't think.
I've got, for some reason, it stopped automatically uploading them, even though I have it set to automatically upload them. So I need to upload them.
Yeah. I was going through, and I don't think you have any of the D&D streams in your
No,
family.
unfortunately,
I think
that...
Kayla got rid of most of hers, too.
Yeah, those fall outside of the 60-day. Mine only holds for like 60 days, I think. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay.
So recently looked at, because Lisa's mom just recently got to where she's like, you know what, I think we can handle some video and voice from her.
Yeah.
So I sent her to like the YouTube and some of the clips from our streams that I had backed up. So she could like sit and watch some of those things. It's really... Have I ever told you my story about taking photos?
No, huh?
So a few years back, I never used to take selfies or anything, and you know, I was, you know, predating the time when we all had cameras in our pockets that could always just take pictures and come in places. And there's an app called Untapped, and it's a beer app. So when you take a drink or you try a new beer at some brewery, you can check in saying, "Oh man, I had this oatmeal stout in here and it was good."
Right.
But you can take a selfie with it. And I started taking stupid beer photos with those.
Sure.
And then just cause, and I'm on Android, and on Google Photos is after a while, you get a pop up on your phone. And you go, "Hey, do you remember last Wednesday?" And then it shows a picture of you drinking drinking with beer or with friends and taking stupid photos. And I had quite a lot of shitty days that completely turned around because my phone buzzed. It's like, "Hey, you remember when you were out with all your buddies drinking last week?" It's like, that was pretty good. So I started taking selfies. And I think at this point you've known most of the tragic events that I have gone through in the last 5 years to a decade.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a lot of loss.
Mm-hmm.
And I have found that those stupid photos have become really, really useful. Like sitting in the hospital room when my dad was passing away.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the phone and I had recent photos. And the reason I had photos is because I just was taking stupid pictures because I was out and about.
Yeah.
When Lisa passed, we were in the memorial home, and they're like, "Well, you can choose up to 250 photos to put in a book." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." The lady left the room, and my buddy Eric looks at me and is like, "You know, a lot of people would have issues coming up with 250 photos."
Yeah. 10 or 15 might be the max.
And I had over 3,000 or over 3,500 photos.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were all, and you know, good, at least half of our marriage, we weren't carrying pocket cameras around all the time.
Right.
It took me 5 hours to sort through to get the 3,500 photos whittled down to 250. But when she passed, it helped a lot because I couldn't stay sad, because if you looked at any of the pictures, there were just a lot of pictures of happy, happy times.
Very much so. And I've looked through many of those pictures.
And none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. And you know, even if we have to survive tragic events, none of us the people who pass don't want us to sit around and mope. And it gets to the whole, you know, enjoy the moment, take lots of stupid pictures, and just enjoy the memories, because really that's what we have.
Right.
And everything in our past makes us who we are today. And yeah, actually, I forget why I was on this tangent, but like,
I'm perfectly fine with the tangent.
yeah, take lots of stupid pictures. Enjoy today. We should play some D&D.
We need to play some D&D. I need to get a game going soon.
And what's nice with the various streams is it preserves, our voice and stuff. So, like, if you were to keep this around, for example, and I passed away tomorrow, folks could come listen to your stream to me rambling on my random tales. It's like, oh, Griff was drunk today, and he was hanging out on Star Citizen. I'm sobering up at this point, which is good.
Sobering up.
So that's a thing, too. I don't know. Did I tell you one of the reasons why I moved to where I moved to?
No, huh?
So, me and Lisa were looking to leave California for a long time.
Sure.
And from Texas to Colorado to North Carolina, each one. When I came out here about a year ago, we went to a brewery called Owl's Roost. And Lisa didn't come with. It was me and my buddy. And I went back and, we had a thing for owls, gulls, octopus, and corvids, like crows and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had a really snazzy logo. And after Lisa passed and I came out here on my own, I was looking at a few places, and it's like, man, I really want to go to Owl's Roost again. I really want to go to Owl's Roost. So we went and drank, and I left here, and it's like, yep, that's the town I want to move to. So I went home, and I was looking at all of the houses that we saved, or that I have saved, or whatever.
Right.
And, I'm Greenwater Griff, and the closest one to the brewery that I like to go to is on the corner of Green and Water.
Yes, it is.
I'm like, well, crap. I feel it's like, dude, look at where this is. I think I need to be there. And then lo and behold, yep, that's where I'm at. But after Lisa passed, I found myself repeatedly getting in situations to where, like, it's real easy to just sit at home and start feeling sorry for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa wouldn't want that. Nor should anyone want that on anybody. That freaking sucks. And I found that it was nice in San Diego. It's like, okay, I'm going to get up and go do this thing. Even if I'm only there for like 10 minutes, I'm going to get up, go do a thing, come back.
Right.
And one of the reasons I wanted to be so close to the downtown I'm in was you can't really sit at home and be mopey.
Right.
Because it's a 5-minute walk to my happy place.
It's a good walk.
Huh?
So that's a good walk.
Yeah. And like today, I did the taxes, and the taxes hit me a little bit harder emotionally than I thought they did.
Yeah.
Because grief is weird. Like we are all convinced that Lisa leveled up to like guardian like angel status or something. There's just way too many weird coincidences and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But like my life right now is actually pretty good, man. Ever since I moved out here, just things are really amazing. But still, grief shows up at really strange times, and the tax stuff sucked today.
Yeah.
But I finished my taxes and my morning coffee just in time to go down the street to get some wings and some booze, so that's what I did.
Wings and booze.
And yeah, the Facebook memory stuff, it's really nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
The memories that we have with people, that's what matters. That's actually my number one thing. I think I'm terrified now as I age.
Losing your memory.
Yeah, that's because really our memories are what makes us us.
Yeah.
And the thought of losing that or not knowing who
What's up, brother?
folks are anymore is stuff. Hey, VMXEO.
V, look. Look at all the shit on the floor. That's persistent.
My gameplay whenever I played was just picking up everything, and now it looks like my Janitor Citizen 3.18 would be my main gameplay loop.
Yeah, yeah. Not a big fan of all the shit laying around
Yeah, isn't that worse now
Right
with
now.
like the positions that
Right
they
now.
updated because things are all around?
I honestly think that they should start giving jobs out where you get paid for every item you pick up, a certain amount.
I would totally do it. That would be my gameplay loop. Is I'm
Nice.
out janitor in Area 18. That's my job.
Kavotha, that's awesome. Look at all this crap. Look. Wow.
Well, you're in the fresh dead person suit.
I mean, babe, there's a job for you right now. Look at this. They're just not paying it. That's the problem. Nobody pays.
I mean, arguably, you can pick up all the. It's like those are all undersuits, right? And what was
Those are all, I guarantee you, those are all gowns.
And wasn't there at least like 30 UEC or something to pick those up? Like if you were to pick them up and sell them in the terminal here, wasn't it? Like 30?
I don't know if they sell.
I mean, you can test it out. I mean, that's content, right?
Let's find out. Let's grab it. And I can't store it in local. Okay. Problem is I can't store it and I can't select system. So right now it's unsellable.
Huh, well, that's lame.
But yes, it would be. I think they're like 30 UEC. Now I'm part of the problem. Damn it.
Yeah, that's like the last time I played, you could still store that crap. I guess, yay, things changing.
Yeah, let's go to a protect site. Let's do a bunker. I've got nothing. What is there to lose, right?
Yeah, just crotch punch your way to victory.
That's exactly the plan. Let's see. Protect site. Track. Okay. Let's go this way.
So with all the new gameplay mechanics, that they had new missions, or is it still pretty much? I'm either a bounty hunter or a
some new missions, but nothing major. There will be some salvage missions eventually. The salvage is the newest thing. I think they didn't add enough things to salvage. Like they had full-on C2s all over the place in the PTU, and now they have panels some places, maybe. In the PU, I think they went too far the other way and over repaired, so that we're all just kind of waiting for more to do. So
now, let's say a bunch of streamers go have a lot of PvP battles and stuff with the new persistence. Would there be all sorts of wreckage and crap that someone could come through after the fact and just clean up?
yes, but I also think that there needs to be some caveats to the persistence that we currently have. Case in point, that right there.
I think they should just solve it by adding a mission thing. It's like, you need to go collect like crap in Area 18.
Some people wouldn't. Some people would, right?
Yeah.
But some people wouldn't do it. I think that stuff like this needs a timer attached to it.
Yeah. I mean, put a couple hour timer on that. You can
Yeah,
both
especially in a town, right? Or imagine outside of a bunker, because this is something that happens a lot. Spoil timers like on Ark, yes, Kavotha. Outside of a bunker right now, you might have the remains of 5 ships that either failed or didn't fail, and didn't, like, the person logged off or whatever, and it got blown up. Once that 15-minute timer goes, and people have come and they've like salvaged it, but it stays there. That needs a timer on it. That needs to be. I mean, come on. I don't need the explosive remains of a ship sitting at a place that I'm trying to come to and land. It just doesn't make sense for it to stay there for 10
Though
days.
it's staying there for a while kind of highlights places of improvement, right? So like, let's say
Sure.
you have a POI, and all of a sudden there's just wreckage upon wreckage upon wreckage upon wreckage.
So
There,
I'm about
obviously,
to
then-
both, because all I have is my vulture here, so we about to do that.
Oh, at least I got more green ship paints.
There you go. More green paint. I didn't even look at what green paints we had.
They added Hammerhead, Redeemer, and Vanguard for this.
Interesting.
So the Dristaloth, Snowball 3, and I don't know if I ever named my Vanguard. Well, so it's named Snowball 3 because it's one of those ships you can never, ever get rid of. Like, let's say
Yeah.
it was the little PTV ship.
Yeah.
So it can just snowball into a bigger ship, and it's not its third iteration, which is the Redeemer at the moment.
Right.
So it's Snowball 3, and if it ever gets upgraded, it'll be Snowball 4.
Yeah, there are a ton left behind at Bunkers, Kubota. For sure. All right, let's get in here.
Yeah, that's right. So, as I'm starting to get settled in. Oh, actually, this is a question for you. I don't know if you started streaming it or if you still have the plan. As before all of my life changes, we were talking about doing the Ghostbusters game. Is that still something you're interested in doing?
We haven't
You
even
already did.
picked it up. We ended up picking up something else because we found out that it's exceedingly difficult to meet up with friends in that game. So we haven't
Oh.
even picked it up yet.
So,
And
like,
that-
if we were all just hanging out in Steam, or I guess it's Epic on that one.
yeah, whatever it's through, it's hard to actually pair. Like, you have to go through hoops to pair with your friends, which is
Yeah, it's
dumb
kind of
in my
like-
eyes.
Spot number one for like a co-op game, because I mean that game is lopsided co-op PvP.
Exactly.
with your friends. Feels like that shouldn't have been released if it's not easy to play with at least.
Yeah,
4 people.
exactly. We've been playing Sons of the Forest, Griff, and that is an amazing, fun game.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I don't know if I'm ready for that type of game after Lisa.
Sure,
Yet. This
yeah.
was one of the games that we played. V Rising is going to be the thing that I test out because my buddy Hefe, we're going to start having Hefe nights this Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes because he's interested in that. I have a server. I have server space for things.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, in a minute, go through and try to like see if I can see what server settings that I had when I played with Lisa.
Yeah.
And I think I can go back into that. But it's very interesting the games that I can go into or not go into after Lisa passed. For example, like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Emily likes playing Animal Crossing. I'm like, yep, I am totally not going to be able to play that with you because of all the memories from
Yeah.
Lisa's Island and my island and stuff.
Yeah.
Because of y'all, I'll be in Star Citizen because, like, that's awesome and you guys are amazing.
What? No.
Also, I guess, quote unquote, like sunk cost fallacy. There's way too much money in Star Citizen to ever walk
It's
away
true.
from it.
That's true. There is quite a bit of money into it.
So that'll be a thing, and then we'll see what life does because there's been interesting developments on that front that I didn't think would be a possible thing. We'll see.
All right, here we go. Hello, Pom Pom Face.
Melissa, do you have a green Vanguard paint that's just as gloriously green as the?
Oh, wait, Abby, let me see that real quick. Real quick. Message. It is.
But it's green, and green is glorious. I used to be the Red Ranger, and then at some point I became the Green Ranger, and now everything has to be green.
It's because the Green Ranger was always the cooler one.
Well, yeah. My Green Ranger helmet will be back out with me soonish. So my dragon dagger.
Sorry, guys. Trying to answer my dad's question. Croissant?
It's okay, your character didn't start this and just keeps looking at its crotch.
Yeah, crotch shot. Looking at, I'm memorizing where I want to punch the people that are about to be in my
You're developing your battle strategy.
sights.
Huh?
Yeah, he's just memorizing the battle strategy. Crotch punch, move around to the back, butt punch. Got it.
And I was the crotch puncher. At least I was like very much the ass puncher because I worked better for her.
The Lisa Griff method still works amazingly. Okay, I've used it recently, and only when I stopped utilizing it did I get shot.
It was so fun. I'm so glad I got the clip when I was doing this. Like, hey, the AI just has no idea how to shoot between their legs. I'll just punch this dude in the dick or like he dies. It has become a very fun memory of me in this game. I haven't been looking forward to coming back in game and seeing how quickly it takes until I crash my ship into the side of something.
Yeah. It's taking a little getting used to. Come on up.
What do you think of the salvage gameplay?
It's so much fun. Honestly, I enjoy it way more than I thought I would.
Have you drawn phallic things in the sides of ships yet?
No, I'm not really interested in drawing P9s.
Your initials?
No, not done my initials either. Honestly, I've just been salvaging. Hello, Starburger Lord. Wow, what a name. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's get landed. Let's just land here. Of course it is. How the gimbal is working to you. Gimbal works great.
And their diet.
Is this gonna just end? Is he?
Bye-bye. It's a puppy dog stream now.
Okay. Now, I guess I can't finish this, which is annoying. Part for the course.
I feel like that's been a true statement for probably 90% of this game for at least 2 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get out of here, and then I'll get rid of the. Objective failed. Don't harm. I didn't harm anybody. Okay, well. I think it's interesting that I'm. Okay. Let's look at potentially getting another one of those. Oh, boarding action! We're doing it. Even though I don't have any ammunition, we're doing it.
You've punched your way through one of those, or at least mostly of the way through it.
That's true. I mean, if I did, it wasn't unintentional. I'm not gonna lie.
Your mother was a snowblower.
Oh man, the boarding action not only didn't show up, it's gone now. Oh, man. grab. I've got, a couple of ships. I think I even have a Buccaneer actually, which I shouldn't. I don't know why I have a buck. Can anybody tell me why I have a buck?
What were the loaners for that 3-pack of ships?
The Miss, the Freelancer Miss, the Cutlass Black, and the Cutlass. No, the Cutlass. Yeah, Cutlass Black, Cutlass Steel, and Freelancer Miss.
Oh, that's right. The steel, for the luxury version. Let's get the steel.
Yeah. Carries people.
I
Talk
mean,
the clear
arguably
truth.
those could be fighter-y, sort of.
Yeah.
Please proceed to safe landing bay.
I like the new landing base at Baijini Point. It's very cool to see internal landing bays. You got to get into the ring here and then go into your hangar, which is really cool.
And I do like that they added kept the external pads, but you can just go in, heal up and through.
The only reason I'm not landing on an external pad right now is because I want to,
Swap ships.
yeah.
And not be a jerk face and leave your ship out on a pad that doesn't get cleaned up.
Exactly. Kind of like the items that are currently floating outside of my stuff. Slid to a stop on that.
Have a pleasant stay.
All right, folks, let's go board.
I mean, I kind of want to see you do the race in the Vulture.
I think it's way too slow. I'm going to get my shit. Let's see. Let me go to the lobby. Oh, God. Stay in my armor.
I'll take it.
Waiting for everything in Hangar Link 2. There it goes. It's synced up. So let's go back to Hangar.link. Hangar. There. Let's go. And Hangar ships. Okay, so here's what I'm currently carrying. I've got the PTV and a Ranger, which I love. The Ranger, not the PTV. Could care less about the PTV, but
Oh, come on. Those are fun.
I want the Steve.
Steve is fun.
Ares Inferno, Vulture, 3 Spirits, the Star Runner, and a Galaxy. No fighters in there at all except for that Inferno.
I'm still of the mindset that at some point, when the game gets to be more what the game is in theory going to be, that fighters are not going to be the end-all be-all.
They won't.
I mean, it's like until the last year with Lisa, before I even had one, a single-seater ship, and two, like anything that was more combat-focused.
Yeah. I'll get combat ships, but I can buy the Arrow in game. And that's my plan, is to buy the Arrow in game. Make money utilizing the other ships that I have, but all of my fighters will come from in game.
Yeah.
I initially had a story for my guy where he had, ships, or a ship, and it was the Arrow.
Yeah.
But I decided that he would have more. He would start right with more or less combat heavy ships, because he's a veteran who just got out of combat. He doesn't want to go back to it. Exclamation only ships, Kavotha.
Only ships. I mean, if you want only fleets, it's...
Oh, shit. Damn it. Fixing that right now. Stand by. Jet commands. Custom. Am I still moving? No. Okay. Exclamation. All right. Down this one. Only fleet. All right. Done. Exclamation only fleet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Or should it be only fleets?
Probably plural.
Yeah, you're right, because only fans, right?
It's only a click away.
Only, where's it at? Only fleets. Safe. There it is. Only fleets.
Only feet.
Damn. Sorry, Bingo. Sorry. I disabled that one for reasons.
Yes, a friend of the family once upon a time made a lot of money selling pictures of her feet online.
Yeah, there's an argument to be made that anyone, even myself, could make money. Well, probably not me. I've got hairy ass feet. Could make money.
www.hobbitfeet.com.
Oh God, yeah. Actually, I bet I could make some good money on that. Chief God Bro. What's up, dude? Hairy ass feet. Did you add a nipple twist into that by chance?
Potato?
A little. I love that that's a question mark and not an exclamation point.
How the hell did they get so many emails?
Are you watching me now? I mean, all the money I'm making on hobbitfeed.com. Thank you. All right, let's see.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Cancel that at some point.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, see, I have a buck, and I don't know why. I shouldn't, but you know what? I'll
Thank you for visiting
pull it.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your plans has been set, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
No, you know what? I'm gonna. I'll grab the.
I mean, you could always, like, while you're waiting for things to show up, do a tribute of what I like to do, which is go over to the bar and try to steal everyone's drinks.
I'm actually going to attempt to get a little bit of ammo. Got 3 minutes to get out there, sell this armor, get some new ones.
Okay.
La do 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 do.
Oh, I am logged into Steam on here. That's nice to know.
Well, we know that I don't have the buck because of the vulture, because the vulture's in
I
game.
think a lot of people can't even play right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some people can, some can't. Maybe turn off your stuff or make it push to talk. None of us will hear you.
You don't want to hear me?
No, I don't really. I don't think.
You just want to play by yourself.
Yeah, no, I play with people. Bye. What, babe? What happened? Oh, come here. Oh, little lady giving. Okay, you don't want huggies, huh? But yeah, I don't have a cat, Crucible, Kraken, and well, the cat's in game, so we know that's not a loner anymore. But I don't have a Crucible or a Kraken, so. I got your little hairs. Boop, boop, boop. Love you, little ladybug. Oh, how sweet. Oh. Chief, I use hanger.link. It tells me what I have as a loaner. The buck is not in there. At least it's not your pink. That's true. Can you move, sir? I mean, maybe. I don't know why I've got it to be 100%. Okay, come on. You're falling on purpose. You can either get up or you can sit down. You can't do both, okay? Oh, jeez. Oh, gee, Rick.
Oh, gee.
You having fun looking at yourself there, Ladybug? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Bobby can see you. Just an FYI. Okay, undersuit armor. Goodbye. Just no singularity. You okay there, Abby? Okay, okay. Backpack, stop, Abby. Okay. Let's go with. Okay. And attachments. Everyone, this is my daughter.
No.
Three. Suppressor. And hello, Apollo. How are you? Hello, Irish and Chief. Let's see. 2x holographic? Yeah.
Oh, so I guess Origin isn't the thing anymore. Now it's the EA app.
Yeah.
You don't want to do
Kabotha
that.
says, hello, little lady.
Sure, I will install the EA app. Sure, why not?
Okay. Let's see about. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Abby, stop. Please. Okay, we're just ignoring me. That's also an option. That. You bored? Am I boring to you? Mm-hmm. I'm not boring to you. Okay. All right, let's go. Apollo, I'm doing very well. Enjoying the game, trying some different stuff. My daughter is currently playing with her pom-pom.
No, I'm looking up.
Oh, you're looking at all three of the screens?
Yeah, I'm looking at myself too. It's not playing.
Well, that is, you're having a blast. All right, let's see here. I'm singing a Crawley song. Okay, let's see. The Retaliator does need more love, Chief. More love. It needs to. They need to go ahead and do well. I mean, I know they're waiting here, but you go on. I know they were saying that when the Galaxy comes out, that's where modularity is really going to happen. Blah 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 blah. But I'm hoping that that's one of the first ones to get that modular love. I really, really hope that.
Cough, caterpillar, cough.
Caterpillar should be another one that gets it. Or both. Let's go both. Both is good. Both. Now arriving. All right, so...
Right, so on my Starliner.
Starliner Genesis needs to come out.
Though until the spirits have been
Vanguard.
pretty good about not spending any money on things that don't exist.
Oh, yeah. The spirits, you bought 2 packs. 2 packs of spirits. I'm holding on to one for you, though, so if you need it.
The spirits were special. Like,
That's
it made me break my rule, because I think
such a
now,
beautiful ship.
except for the Odyssey, I think everything that I've pledged for, I have in my hangar now. Because the Corsair's out, right?
Corsair's out. Yep.
And the Vulture's out, because you're flying around. And
Yep. Vulture's
I
out.
think all of my concepts exist now, and it's been years since I've been like not really pledging for things unless it was in game, and I've been trying to hold myself to that rule.
Right.
So I haven't picked up the Starliner is the only thing that I've been wanting since day one. Talking this like what 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago now. I
Yeah.
have no idea when I got into this game. I never pledged for. I wanted my initial ships that I wanted back in the day was Genesis Starliner and what was it? The one that lets you separate the ship from the rest of the science stuff, and you can have like
Oh God, why can't I think? Grim and I are doing a thing on it real soon. In fact, starts with an E. Endeavor.
yeah. Those are the 2 ships I've always wanted, and I've refused to, as my income has increased or as I've been able to do stuff, I refuse to pledge for them because holding myself to my rule of, can I fly it now? Nope. Okay, I will wait. Because there's always going to be another lifetime insurance token if I wanted that. There's like absolutely very few reasons in my mind to spend any money on what ifs in this game.
I agree with that. You put it, and I'm of the mindset, kind of like Grim is, where you should have milestones set for yourself, and for you, is it flyable, which is a great milestone to set. For me, it's is it flyable, or will it be flyable soon? But also, is there some stuff that's gotten put in the game that I am looking forward to? I'm waiting to fill small gaps with maximize savings for 40 right now, but I've still got 3 spaces open for even more savings. I worry that is not going to continue for too much longer. Myself, okay, I am going to have to take these guys out quick, fast, and in a hurry, aren't I?
I have an obnoxious problem,
Let me see.
or like the most first world problem ever.
And what is that?
If I have spent enough money between my account and Lisa's account, that I should have an F8.
You should, yes. And I still think you need to contact CIG about
Kind
it.
of petty to bother them about that. They were nice enough.
No. It's not that petty though. The money was spent by you guys, and I think if you told them, talk to them, and let them know, hey, look, here's the deal. I've got all this. They can look at and see what all is in your account and be like, hey, it was on this account before. She's passed away. I would like it to be on this account. They're going to do that for you. They're going to do that for you. Seriously.
But my problem is that like I now want an F8.
I don't blame you. That's going to be an awesome ship.
Yeah,
Stand by.
just means that one of these times I might buy me a Kraken or something to just push me over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Hey,
also
let's
an
not
option.
worry. Let's look at my concierge level to see how much money I've spent in this game.
I am nowhere near the level.
I got in
Nowhere
the
near.
whole retail therapy aspect of things because I wasn't spending money on pretty much anything other than mine and Lisa's travel.
Right.
And so we had a couple IAEs or whatever where it's like, I always wanted these ships, so let me go do this thing. And then once we did that, it's like, okay, well, I kind of wanted these too. And then got
Right.
those, and then I like went through my like 3 strings of whatever. So I've spent way too much money in this, but it's fun and it's nice. And I'm very forward looking with things. Like once money's out of my pocket, I never think about it again.
Right.
And I don't really focus too much on past things. But yeah, I was hoping that when they moved the ships over, they'd bring the dollar value over. There's all sorts of KB articles about saying that they won't do that.
Oh, I'd bet they would for this. I'd bet if you got a member with a heart, and most of them have it, I bet saying, "Hey, look, here's the deal. You know, I moved all this over. I'd like to see if we can move over the value as well." I'd bet they'd do it. Just my 2 cents on it, though. You know.
Right, I need to look at it. I think it's under billing of subscriptions.
Yeah. All right, here's hoping that a non-kitted out Buck can handle 2 Drake Cuddy Blacks. It should be able to. It's mostly ballistics. I just worry about how much is ballistics.
So I have on this laptop and then the computer that's currently in a shipping container or whatever that I haven't got set back up here.
Yeah.
Is I've been keeping a specific Chrome browser that's in essence Lisa,
Yeah.
so I can go on whenever I have to do something because I still am dealing with off and on things.
Right.
And figured I can go and figure out. The question I have is I don't think there's anything left on her account. And there's some subscriber stuff that I was going to give to you or Driz at some point.
Chief Godbro brings up a good point. If you never ask, it's always a no. But if you ask, there's still a chance. It's true. There it is. Bugs. 2 of them.
Yeah, I always feel a little.
Hello?
I feel like they put people out on some of those things. Kind of like they were really, really nice to me right when she passed to get things all sorted.
How come my
I felt
missiles
like it
aren't
was
working?
almost too much to like continue to poke about. Now that it's been almost 8 months. It's like, hey, you remember when you did the thing for me 8 months ago?
Right.
I also place an incredibly low amount of value on money. Like, I just always view money as kind of it's a tool. Like, it makes problems go away, is what money does.
It's not untrue, though.
But it's never going to be, it's like, oh, I'll never be, like, very wealthy or anything, is because, like, I just won't hold on to it. Lisa's phone shut down, and I have a feeling
Oh.
that the 2FA for the account goes to her phone.
Oh, shit.
No, that was a rough thing this last week too. Maybe they didn't notice that she got a message on her phone, like a text message from her doctor.
Ugh.
And it was like about a month after she passed, but it was the whole like, I just can't believe this happened. Like the doctor just emotionally unloaded on the text, kind of.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, well, oh, that was maybe it went to a random box. Oh, yeah, there it is. Totally. Thank you, Lisa, for setting it up to go to an email. I thank me for
I did, but I didn't. Okay. This guy sounds like he's damn close, doesn't he? Do you guys carry your ammo? Have they fixed that yet? No. No, you don't. Oh. But you carry stuff? Like what? Thank you, Shimpasta. Grim did an amazing, amazing job. Very, very proud of him for the work he put into that. Let's go this way.
You know what the biggest culture shock of coming out here has been?
What's that?
Everything is done through Facebook.
I should be dead. Yeah, they tend to like their Facebook out that way. I don't really know why personally.
But all the businesses are either just do all their stuff on Facebook, Facebook Marketplace. All the folks out here communicate to everybody via Facebook. Whereas I've spent the last couple years just trying to get rid of all that stuff. It feels like it's a necessity to actually be a part of all the community pages and stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan of Facebook myself. Oh, hellfire, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to unload this. I wish there were a way to unload this. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Drop it in crotch punch.
I didn't have to this time. I don't know what Spaceborne is. Okay, why am I not dead? Anybody? I should be dead. Well, at least I got shot that time. Why'd they kill this guy? He was just chilling. This guy was cooking. Rude. Just rude. 00, what's up? That's part of the reason I don't use them too. It's because I just don't like them. Alright, we're all clear.
Always like the LS9 or whatever.
I love the FS9. I don't like how hard it is to strip the ammunition out of the P8s. Let's grab. Inspect. Grab it. Okay, drop. Grab. Right. I have a preference for bearing. I know that's strange to have a preference in a game, but do. Well, let's get out of here. We made 50 grand on this. Pretty happy with that. Ooh, custodian. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the custodian either. FS9, P4, P6. Those are my three, like, go-to guns. I like the P6 because I always like a sniper rifle. I always have. That's yes. Let's enter ship. Airheaded down. Well, that's the cool thing about this game is like Grim loves the. It's okay, kid. I agree. Grim loves the... Oh, what is it? Devastator shotgun. What's up, Ginger Bomb? Ginger. Saw a couple of your posts recently. On the tweet, the Twitter, the whatever. It seems somebody made you very angry at some point recently. On the old Tweety bird. What's the deal? Why are people being stupid? Who do I need to murder? Taken out back.
Go get a Switch.
Well, long as it's been handled. Did they say something uncouth, or were they just being assholes? And then protecting themselves by saying, if you don't like my particular brand of comedy, well, don't get me started. Oh. Yeah, that tracks. Dislike people. Generally, I'm just I don't like people that do that. I've got my stuff off because people were just shitting all over the game, and I'm like, you're angry that somebody was like, I spent $180K on parts, and then those parts got stripped from me without any warning, and then they didn't refund me that money. And I'm like, are you serious? You were given $200,000 that you shouldn't have had in the first place, and you're angry that you spent it and then lost it? Like, how hard is it to make there was a worse person, is what you're saying, kitten. Goodness. Why is that out of focus? Why is all of this out of focus? You guys see this? Am I suffering some kind of an effect?
You've just been drinking too much.
It's possible. Oh, there it goes.
Please proceed to sign landing.
Oh, I know it doesn't have anything to do with your birthday troll. The birthday troll. I think you're right. But I think that they don't care that we're human, and that we are doing something that we enjoy. I've seen firsthand community members of communities that I'm a part of that make me sad to be a part of those communities, because they are of the mindset, well, I've spent money on that person, so I should determine what they play. And I'm like, no, you spent money because you enjoy that person. You know, all of you guys have helped me immensely, but there is no way that if you were to tell me, well, I think you should be playing this, and I've spent money on you, so you're going to listen, you'd be banned from everything immediately. I'd tell you to go fuck yourself. Because that's not how this works. I do this because I enjoy you guys. And I enjoy the chat that I have with you guys. But I also know that you guys are here because you enjoy chatting with me for some reason. And I'm so happy to have that. But I'm not going to let you determine what I do, what I enjoy doing. Because I've seen firsthand how that affects those streamers. And it's not good. See that? Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh,
There's an
oof.
entitlement that some folks seem to have, and then it even seems even worse for female streamers.
It does seem worse for female streamers.
And it's just all like bull crap.
I faced Chief. I mean, Chief, I'll get a tattoo. You can pay for a tattoo all day long. It will not be a face tat, and it will be a badass tat. Matter of fact, this arm right here, she said, I'd do it. Yes, she would. This arm right here will be a horror movie themed arm. And I think I'm going to start with something interesting. I think I'm going to have two pinheads because the new pinhead is amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Hellraiser movie. I say new, but it's not so new. And I was worried that they were going to lean into the main character, the main antagonist, the priest, as it were, priestess, was going to be, it was a trans woman. And I thought that they were going to lean into that and make a thing of it. They didn't, and they did it so tastefully and tactfully. And she did an amazing job as Pinhead. She became the new Pinhead in my eyes. Like, she is Pinhead. So I want to have a kind of a handoff of the female Pinhead reaching down and grabbing it, and the male pinhead raising up a puzzle box. And that will be my first like tattoo here on my forearm.
It's a pretty rad concept.
And then all of the Cenobites around them will probably go around the arm, so it'll be just 2 main Cenobites, and then, you know, the originals. My fucking muffin. I have a muffin. It is a cupcake, actually. It was a cupcake at one point. It's saying rah, and it is a bullshit tattoo. I got it because...
you get demonetized for showing your muffin on stream?
What's that?
You get demonetized for showing your muffin on stream?
Luckily, it's not the other muffin. Gooey soft boy. That hurts. That hurts, darling. But yeah. Let's see if I can buy some stuff for that buck. Maybe upgrade it a little bit.
Spend a buck on the buck?
Spend a buck on the buck. Yeah.
And so, Mr. Ender.
Sir.
And folks that are out there in TV land, I think I'm gonna run away.
Enjoy yourself, my dude.
It was nice catching up a bit
It
and
was
hanging out.
great hanging out with you. It's been a
Drunkenly
while.
wandering into your stream was nice.
That's always nice.
Alright, so now I'm sober, I'm leaving. So
That hurts, Tris. But you're not.
bye, y'all.
See you, brother. But you're not wrong. My side tat. The XJ3 so I can have the size 3. What do you guys think of that? Does that work? Or should I do Ginger, what's happening here? I mean, I would like to get a tattoo. Don't get me wrong. Kavotha, beautiful fleet, dude. Oh, God, I love it. What am I missing, though? Seriously. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's pull this over here, and put this here so that I can read. Okay. Running away. See you, brother. Either that or I do 2 XJ2s. So let's real quick. And then I want Rattlers. I like the Rattlers. FR, Quadricell. Ultra flow, Atlas, and don't worry about the paints. All right, so I want to non-stock items, and then I'm going to reset everything. But instead of the XJ3s, I'm going to do XJ2s. Here, Bucks Final, XJ2. Does anybody know if the XJs are working right now? Are distortions working? I feel like the answer is probably no to that. 318. 318. 318. Worsen. Wait, I don't want these. XJ2, XJ3. L5. About 3 years ago, just spent 6 can of full sleeves combined with shoulder, chest, back, only 2 months after he got it right. Oh man, that is so sad. Oh, I had a guy, a kid that worked for me when I worked at Best Buy. Got himself a Ducati. First motorcycle. He had never ridden a motorcycle before. I told him he needs to take a course and get like a 600, CBR 600 or something. Dude got himself a 1300cc Ducati, going 180 miles, hit a rock, got in an accident. When he woke up, by the time he woke up, they had cut off up to here on his arm. But they started down here, moved to the elbow, and then moved up. And the guy can't even feed himself now. God, poor guy. I remember that kid so well. All right, so attrition 2s. I'm trying to find, all right, ultra flows. I would like to avoid New Babbage if possible. All right, Lorville. I knew I'd have to go to Lorville for those. All right, I can't.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Hello, Unlimited. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you're well. Crows, cousin crows. Okay, so I can get 3 things at area 18. Okay. So now these, I could either get at Orson. Right, I'm already here, so let's go. Yeah. Wait a minute. Do I need to go to... No. All right. Man, I'd still tone it down. Yeah. I'm currently riding a 1300 Yamaha V-Star 1300, and I love that thing. Oh God, I love that thing. But I